Morning, morning, everybody. You're welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi. Sorry, we're starting a few minutes late, but that is because we had a few little problems here. But I'm happy. I'm happy today. Today is a special for me because my baby is here. If you're watching YouTube live, my baby is here. I think the first time I met you, I think, was about 10 years ago, thereabout. And she was in primary school, and she said, "I always want to go to Uncle. I want to go to Uncle Jimi. I want to." And I hadn't seen her for a while, and she came. I couldn't even recognize her. She's a full blown. She's not available. Oh, all you guys that you start looking and saying things. She just said, "Say good morning to my people. Just say good morning. Let them hear your voice, Mojola. Say good morning now."
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm so happy to see you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll celebrate your birthday later. And Linda is here. Linda, good morning.
Good morning.
You know, I always have a problem pronouncing your surname, so I don't want to get it wrong. You know, it's Benin. In Benin, they will add B and V and whatever. So how do you pronounce your surname?
Oboraruwe.
Oboraruwe. Okay, Oboraruwe. And it's not spelled like that too. I saw there's a V there, there's a B.
Yes, no.
Okay, Oboraruwe. So how are you? I think we've done this before together.
No.
We haven't?
No.
Okay.
Somewhere else.
But the same dear Bunmi.
No, not the Bunmi.
I can't remember. Why are you giggling? This one I like, but why are you giggling now?
No. I think we were in another radio station.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
No, it's nothing spoiled. Man no die, man no rotten. Okay, so we need to move very fast. Mojo, you just sit back and relax. I want you to be close to me, so as I'm celebrating you, you're there. Okay, she used me to father her child. Tempted by my first love. My girlfriend has dumped me. Of course, girlfriend love it. How many times have you dumped a guy? Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
From your university, you went to Uniben, Abi?
Ife.
From your Ife days. I'm assuming that you didn't have any boyfriend before. From your Ife days, how many guys have you dumped?
No, nobody.
How many have dumped you?
I can't be dumped.
What?
Look at me, can I be dumped?
You can be dumped. So this is the way they outside now. Anybody can be dumped.
Not in our generation.
But that dumping thing can be very painful.
Yes.
Then don't dump me before. This thing can pay. It will, the one that is most painful is when they dump you for another guy. That thing can pain. When they actually dump you for another guy. Oh, I'm sorry, Jimi. No, the one way they do for me. They're not telling me say they don't dump me, so I don't ready. Okay, let's go during when I was my Unilag days, graduation period, various parties. So let's go to Tunde's graduation. I'm not going. Why now? Let's go now. I'm not going. I'm going to another party. Let's go now. We can. In those days we had access to cars. We can go to this one and then we can go to that one. I'm not going. Okay, you know what I'll do? At that time, I was beginning to sense that something was happening. My leg don't they shake, Inside, I don't feel like I want to go to the toilet. And I was in the girls' hostel. So I said, okay, I'll meet up with you around 1 o'clock at the other party. She said, don't come.
Yeah.
I said, why not? She said, I'm going with somebody. Hey, it doesn't matter. By that time, the thing don't they sink, But I was not even brave enough to ask whether it was a man or a woman. I said, but we can go. When I come, we'll go. I'll meet you up at the table. I said, okay, I'll pick you up when. She said, no, the person that I'm going with is also going to bring me back. Then I said, that is when the music changes in the movie. It goes dang. I'd been dumped. It pained me.
A whole shatterbox like you.
Gbenu song. Come on inside. My girlfriend has dumped me, tempted by my first love. Mojo, you close your ears to all this, so. This Auntie Bunmi, you can't be putting this one now. Go and read the paper and you'll see the one I'm talking about. I want to lose. Today's one, Auntie Bunmi. Auntie Bunmi, Merry Christmas. So, by the way, I have to announce to everybody that the Amala party is next week. Are you a bona fide journalist?
Yeah.
Or you worked in a magazine before?
We find ourselves in journalism.
You found yourself in journalism. Maybe I will carry you go Amala. So you go come.
Okay.
Amala will go come. Okay, so let's get down to business because we are losing time. Lati says that 5 years ago, I had a relationship with a girl who was also seeing another man, although I was aware of this at the time. Is that the one they call open relationship?
Open relationship.
I didn't know the meaning.
Both of you can do.
I didn't know. Like. Sometime back, you know. Then an open. Then when I saw open relationship, I thought what it meant is that she's flaunting me. So I was very happy. I thought I was a superstar. I know. Well, when I got to know that it means that anybody can do anything. Man, weak. So. We went out for almost a year when she dumped me unceremoniously. I later heard she got married, and I too got married last year. Okay? So, I now ran into a close friend recently, and she let it slip that my ex was pregnant when she got married. Adi? Wonder shall never end. Then she said she revealed that her friend had been trying to get pregnant with her current husband, but couldn't. So she went for a spare tire. I was an alternative, and as soon as she got pregnant, she dumped me to marry a man who was a better catch. You see the things you women are up to. Linda, how many times did I call you? You see what you men are up to? And he said, now says that I haven't seen this child who would be 4 years old now, but I don't want my child to be raised by a stranger. How do I go about claiming this child? It's so easy now. He can call her privately and say he wants to do a DNA. And if she doesn't agree, he can go get a court order and get the DNA done, and he'll get his child back.
It's not that easy.
So,
anyway.
Nothing in life is easy. To born child self is not easy. So that is what he can do. But the question is, who is your child? Must your child, this little baby you are looking at now, who is becoming the woman in my eyes, is my child. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Even though no biological,
this thing, she's my child. You know, look up now, let them see your face. She's my child.
But do you know
I'm so proud of her. Yeah.
Do you know the irony of it all today is that, sorry to say, they say most firstborns today are actually
not we don't want to call them bad.
Yes, we don't want to use the word because statistics have been made that some of these women got pregnant before getting married. And there was an issue of a very popular broadcaster the other time. The wife, they separated from the hospital. The wife was a PA to one Lebanese man. After the wedding, married, everything. He's a very popular person. So he went to the hospital when the woman
the child was mixed race.
The child was Oyibo. So immediately.
And that one is a clear.
So she didn't even know. That means she did not even know. Maybe she played an away match a week to the wedding. So probably she did not know. So most of it is happening today. So the man can actually call the woman.
I'm just wondering, is it worth it for the man to pursue his child when all the circumstances would show that he's not wanted? And that could even traumatize the child. You see, because ultimately what you must think of if
the welfare of the
somebody
child.
is the welfare and
how about this situation when you see with your eyes that this baby is not yours now? You know if you born Oyibo. Then in this other situation, the child is already 4. And you want to drive.
Babington Disu, who is my 8th generation, was an Oyibo man.
So you felt the gene became dominant in you, Abi? Let me tell you.
So what should this man do? Is it worth it?
Are you not the 4 years old child? Will you not traumatize that child going for court? Like the mother now say, no, I don't want to do DNA. You want to go for court cases, everything.
No, because I'll be surprised if the woman agrees to do a DNA.
She will not. She wouldn't. Let him
so
just
allow you to go to court. Yeah, I think he
has to allow you to go. Yes, you just have to let it go.
I need to. Normally, I don't read what Auntie Bunmi says. You know, Auntie Bunmi is my sweet Egmont who encouraged us into journalism. She's been doing this job for close to 50 years or more. But this time around, like my people in the kitchen, this time around, I think we need the counsel of an older person. So he says, Auntie Bunmi says, your ex so-called best friend is obviously being mischievous. Okay? Your ex is married, so are you. The child in question you haven't even clamped eyes on. Even if the child were yours, do you have any proof? And do you think that your ex would agree to a DNA test to prove the child is yours when she was the one who dumped you? And how do you think your new wife would take this? I would forget about the whole episode if I were you and let sleeping dogs lie. But Auntie Bunmi didn't address the fact that you can get a court order to do the DNA.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So I've told you that everybody should just move on. That's what I said. Exactly what I said.
0700 993 993 993 01465 7190. Our lines are open on this one. We need counsel on this. Pastor Ladipo, we need your take. Who else? No, Kelvin, that street boy. Kelvin. I would like Kelvin. I haven't heard from Kelvin. Kelvin, I haven't heard from you. Kelvin, that street boy, you know. But whilst we're reading that, because it is 9:18, let us quickly move on to another one. Then we'll take calls for the two. This is a guy called Unduka. And he says, my girlfriend and I started a relationship in our undergraduate years. She currently shares a flat with a close friend of hers, and everything was okay until the day I visited and discovered my girlfriend wasn't back from work. The woman is supposed to close at 4 o'clock, 6:30, and the house is not back. So what did he do? He hung around the flat. I would not do that, but that's what he did.
So what did he see?
As it was obvious that her flatmate was in distress over a failed relationship, I tried to console her and was surprised that one thing led to the other. Just because the woman didn't, she was caught in traffic. This one. He said, oh, sorry. Since that fateful day, it's been going on with this other woman. She usually sends me text messages when my girl is out, and then he will rush to her flat. What kind of a human being is this?
Men.
Talofin
And you know me.
Excuse me. Do you know who I am?
It's all the men.
Do you know who I am? So you are saying that I'm an Unduka?
Men.
Do you know who
I said men.
Do you know who you are talking to?
Who men? You're a man.
Okay. The woman wear green.
The man no get self-control.
You are being you are out of one. Maybe that one running. Sharp. You know. Her friends. No, this madam is a bad madam. He will send the text to the guy once he knows that one don't come. What to go to that text?
Did she force him?
But now, done. You know when we did school, when we did young, when God don't catch you. Now she has found herself a new lover. This man is not her type at all. What is your business? She knows what she has found. What is your business? And because of him, she has stopped texting me. Yes, now you are filling in a gap. Now gap don't fill.
Kind of.
God will bless you. Even though you are not, I will tell one of these obas to give you a chieftaincy title. I went to the flat a few times. I was sure my girl wouldn't be there, but she refused. She refused to tell I'm going to stay outside. Don't carry your shoe and your leg.
You're only filling a gap.
She said she felt bad betraying a friend. Now you can't say a friend. Well, where was that conscience of hers? All those times she was texting me to come and have whatever. I feel used and dumped. Of course, you should feel used and dumped.
You should move on.
Silly man.
You should move on.
But he pain now.
He enjoyed it while it lasted.
But he pain now.
And that's why he keep running back. He enjoyed when it lasted. He should move on. But he knew it was a spare tire now.
Hi. So that's it. End of story.
And he knew it was a spare tire. And he knew he was stealing something that was not his own. His girlfriend was not there. He was coming to steal. Abale Janyo.
Can you translate that into English? Translate it into Benin. Then I will call
Urobo.
Are you Urobo?
Yes, Urobo.
I kept thinking that. So
forever you keep saying Benin.
So,
Urobo.
I thought you are from what's the name of this your governor? Ibori's
Ibori na Urobo.
Urobo.
Yes.
Which part Ibori dey now, sir?
He's in Ogara now.
I know I've been to Ogara.
That's a place side.
I've been to Ogara.
Yeah, I'm pure warrior.
When the hospital there was being commissioned, I went there.
Okay,
nice place.
Which
party is the man? Is he APC or PDP?
I don't know. I don't do parties. So.
Now we have Belle face.
I'm talking
of Ibori.
I don't hear that one.
Because
it doesn't know my brother, so I don't hear that one.
That is what is killing Nigeria. Now my brother. We cannot go do something way bad. I'm not going to look your face. Okay, our lines are open. Let me pick that call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning, Mrs. Oboli. Go on, quickly.
Me go over.
Brendo.
Quickly. We are taking a break. Okay, let's.
Uncle Jimmy, you see?
Madam, we don't have enough time.
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Yes.
Just like she has said, the man just came to see what does not belong to him. So honestly, I feel he should move on as well.
Okay, thank you. Let's pick
Mom, you're beautiful. Well done, ma.
Thank you, darling.
Love you.
Can we take one more call? We can't. Okay, we are going to take it. I was trying to speed up, Mrs. Oboli. We have to take a break now, and when we come back, we'll continue. It's still the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu, and this is a Dear Bunmi edition on Wednesday. We'll be right back.
Sun's gonna shine on everything you do. I'm on no only waku. I put you no the phone say you judge you try to be kaku. I Celeste handles my situation, all my pains and my troubles. Steady light in my candle, chop no quick, part of the struggle. Sun's gonna shine on everything you do.
If you're on Niger's Confirm Network, you get a super gift of 1,000 naira for just joining the network. You're welcome. 900% bonus on every recharge, 100% data bonus for 6 months, and double data bonus on your first recharge of the month. That's the 9 Confirm plan from 9 Mobile, and it's lit. So get a new SIM or dial star 1400 hash and start browsing, sharing, and creating more on Niger's Confirm Network. 9 Mobile, here for you, here for Niger.
Hey there, folks! The holiday season is here, and you know what that means.
It's time to treat yourself with Xiaomi's incredible end-year promotion.
Get ready for a shopping extravaganza from the 30th of October to the 31st of December 2023.
We've got amazing discounts on your incredible Redmi Note 12 series, Redmi 12C, Redmi 12, and the latest Xiaomi 13T.
But that's not all. When you shop with Xiaomi during this festive season, you stand a chance to win cash prizes.
You could win a whopping 6 million naira in cash.
But wait, there is more.
What's more?
You get 20% discount off all Xiaomi products, plus exciting prizes like Xiaomi TV, Xiaomi luggage, and more instant gifts during this special promotion. It's a deal you don't want to miss.
With the Ember season coming, now is the perfect time to treat yourself.
So, make your wish list. Head over to your nearest Xiaomi authorized store or visit Xiaomi on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter now. Xiaomi, making every season merry and bright.
Xiaomi.
It's due you December. That means making statements your way, just like the queens of Real Housewives of Lagos. So just relax, because it's about you enjoying top-tier entertainment like Wura, Agu, School Run, and so much more. Only on Showmax. Do You December is also for the young ones and international movie lovers. Do You with SpongeBob, Fast X, and No Hard Feelings this festive, anywhere, anytime, without interruption. interruptions. Do You December is all about you. Subscribe now to showmax.com.
Christmas is around the corner, and we at Union Bank have wonderful gifts for you in the Save and Win Value Promo 3. We have a brand new GAC SUV up for grabs. GACs, cash plus rice and oil to enjoy the season. Just save 10,000 naira or more in your account and perform 5 transactions monthly to become a winner. This promo applies only to savings and current account holders and is open to new and existing customers. To open an account, visit unionbankng.com, download the Union mobile app, or walk into any branch near you. Terms and conditions apply.
Union Bank, your simpler, smarter bank.
As the Christmas bells ring and joy begins to flow, in this season, Chivita juice is the way to go. Correct enjoyment, cheerful celebrations. In this season, Chivita juice is the way to go. Chivita season is here. Whoever you are, this Christmas, enjoy your Chivita.
Everyone has a Chivita. Enjoy your Chivita this season.
Enjoy your Chivita. You define better odd. I be you one play cause over 1.5. I be you one bet. Say both seem no go score at all. Yeah, we get better payout. No worry, we there for you. Our odd chapura down. You know the feeling show. Oh lo, we there for you. Oh, we there for you. You see for bet baba, you feel we money. Bet baba, cash out today easy. Or bet baba, we get online games for you. You play all God all I want. Yeah, we get better bonus. Money me no dollar. Yeah, na bet baba day so. Cash out no sharp. No darling, no. Welcome to Bet Baba.
Register now on betbaba.ng. Not for people under 18.
Wasia Academy, they boast with success as them they train the new generation of promising talent for the cultural and creative industries. Them we get correct internship program for big companies like Wazobia FM, Cool FM, and plenty others. And it makes sense, wella. Whether you want shine for series writing, you want become OAP, that's one on-air personality. You want be guru for to sabi how to shoot and edit video. You want their fashion or music business or even creative skills. We dare your back, and no sleep on top of our latest addition will be content creation for social media. Will be your chance to shine for this digital era. Oh yeah, no waste time will make you take that step towards your dream career with Wazobia Academy. You go feel reach us for our .com will be info@wazobia.academy, or you feel green us for 091 111 11221 or 090 882 65038. Join the next generation of cultural and creative superstars. Wazobia Academy, make you learn and lead.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back to the Daily Digest. I got a flurry of WhatsApp messages indicating it's unconfirmed though, even though Sahara Reporters has carried it, indicating, I can't mention his name now because I'm not sure of the news, but I got a flurry of messages from usual reliable sources that says that my friend could have passed away at 2 a.m. this morning. Most of you know who I'm talking about. So, but because I would love to double check, but everything shows, because the messages keep coming in from very reliable, and like I said, Sahara Reporters has reported it, that my friend is passed on. He passed on at 2 a.m. this morning. By tomorrow, we'll have a clearer picture, and I'll be able to give my feelings about it. It has rattled me as I'm sitting down here, and it's taking the wind out of my sail. But I saw it coming. We'll wait till tomorrow. There's no need to rush. But I'm sure in another 1 hour or so. It's very sad, and it's shaking me to the marrow. Okay, but they say that the job must go on. That's part of the job must go on. All right, so let's go on. What was I going to do? I'm just flustered. Okay, let's go. There's a lady called Mary. And Mary says that I was in love with a man all through my teens and 20s. All through maybe like from 16. From what age is it? Is
14.
Anybody is a girl allowed to fall in love?
14.
Keep
16.
16.
16, maybe to 20.
They can still be exchanging letters.
Yes.
And at 16.
Yes. But you know, in those days in secondary school,
yes,
from 13 they just the second is letters.
No. Usually it will be the 13 letters. Yes, because when I was very close to that age, you know, all he did was write letters and send flowers.
Yes.
I remember way back then I had a girlfriend then who gave me a wrong identity. The address she gave me as her house was different from where she actually lived. She gave me the address of a very fine area in Pangrove at that time, in those days, 1971. Very fine area. And I just believed that's where she lived until there was a classmate of mine, I don't know where he is now, Muniz. We were talking about, I said, do you know so? No, he said, Jimmy, I heard you. So yes. Muniz said he knows her now. He said he lives in so. I said, out you are. She lives in whatever it is. Bunmi said Nibo. So I followed Muniz to the house. What the picture I had was a story building with boys' quarters, and she said just security man at the gate. The Mola was in those days. I didn't see any Mola. It was these tenement bungalows. Muniz now called one of the small ones. For me. The guy came out with a bucket of water on that wrapper tight here. As soon as he saw me, the bucket to the water went.
Packaging.
You know. Yeah, so we would say that about 16. Yeah, because I think I had my first girlfriend officially when I was about 16 or so, 16, 17. So yes, 15 is okay. Read your book, oh. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. You know my daughter is still here. She is 16. I won't even ask her any question. But she's been texting somebody since we came here. Anyway, so she said that but in the they never, committed themselves. In the end, she got married to someone else and they lost touch. I ran into him recently at a friend's office only to discover my feelings for him hadn't changed. Did you have any experience of somebody who maybe when you were in secondary school you loved each other and so on and so forth, and later in life, maybe after you had your second child, you now saw the person and saw that discovered that whatever hadn't changed? I had that experience. There was a almost like a 30-year gap. You understand? And a 30-year gap between me and the person. Of course, we didn't do anything about it. Okay. Oh my God, this news is coming in. Let me take my mind off it. So we had a 30-year gap, and but we didn't do anything about it. So she now says that I ran into him at a friend's office, only discovered that the feelings hadn't changed. He asked me to get in touch by giving me his mobile number. Should I? Just to find out how she's even ready to go the whole hog. Is that the way women's minds work?
Not everybody. She should not. Don't
let us waste our time. For her to be asked, is it dear Bunmi who will tell you what you should do?
The thing is that maybe it's already in her mind.
She just wants validation.
She has already validated herself now.
But it's a very dangerous thing to do.
She should not allow it because they are both married. They should let go. Just say
I think not just that but also because it could consume them.
But I noticed that at times when a woman has a troubled marriage, and along the line she comes along and a old acquaintance and start talking, it happens. Anything can happen. So it's better you don't tell your old lover what you are facing in your home. Things can happen. So it's better you let go.
What do you mean you don't tell him? He might be in a position to help you.
Not your marital problem.
Only for help.
Help about.
I want to help. You forget that most of our listeners don't listen, so don't speak. If you want to speak,
petrol and mashes.
Okay, translate that to Robo. Let me just hear that. See, let me see if you can speak your language. Translate it
to Robo. Agbuna. There.
Agbuna.
You said I should translate to my language. Agbuna is Ishano.
Oh, I see. Okay, so how would you say it?
Agbuna. Okay, you know what we say? Erare. Agbuna. You don't put fire and mashes. You don't put near each other. They don't be friends.
Okay, let's open up our lines. I'm
true.
My mind is a bit fuddled. I just saw my life racing through me. Yeah, I'll take it easy. Hello, good morning. We don't have any calls there. Okay. All right. So what we should tell Mary that she shouldn't.
No, she should not try.
She shouldn't bother.
She should not bother. No need now. Even Stage's phone number safe is dangerous.
Why is that thing so tempting?
Hey, now one night you would have quarreled with your husband, and the thing just come in. How are you feeling? This guy just annoying me, and you people start talking from there. Anything can happen. So just let it go.
What happened to self-control?
That's it now.
Aren't we supposed to have self-control?
How about the man? Does the men have self-control?
This is not a matter of debate. Isn't a woman supposed to have self-control?
Is the man not supposed to have self-control? Both parties should have self-control.
Okay, if anything happens between these two people, who are we going to hold responsible? The man or the woman?
The woman.
Who? Because in the Bible it even says that it was woman that tempted the man to come and eat apple. You don't believe that story in the Bible?
Both of them should have self-control. It's not only one person.
The Bible says that it was the woman.
It's different now. She did not hear word. That word is different. After it's different. Both of them, she should not even collect the phone number. Phone contract. She should not collect the phone number.
So if you want to get a contract, it doesn't matter.
You can meet your ex at the place you want to collect contract and influence it. That one just so that's just helping an old friend out.
It does help. Who can help?
If you become the president of Nigeria today and I want something, my uncle is there. It's a different thing.
Who's uncle? Who's David? Me, I'm not your uncle. You are Robo.
So you are denying me now?
I'm a bona fide Lagosian. Where would I know you from?
I'm a Lagosian too. I've been here over 20 years. I've been in Lagos over 40 years, so I'm a Lagosian.
You better don't let me report you to the Oba of Lagos.
So look, I not even say I'm not a Lagosian after 40 years in Lagos.
It's my governor. You just
you cannot say I'm not a Lagosian after 40 years in Lagos. I know the nooks and crannies of Lagos.
So that makes you a Lagosian. For where?
I pay tax in Lagos.
Okay, 0700 993 993 993 01465 7190. Hey, these three other stories, Auntie Bunmi, make my job easier, please. Okay, let us look at this one. I'll be celebrating my 18th birthday soon. This is Modesta.
Okay.
Modesta has been going out with her boyfriend for some time now, but of course let's use the word innocent. However, she has promised that on her 18th birthday she will gain her freedom. And this one must be a child, really. She's asking what kind of things she should do to prevent a calamity coming out of what she wants to do.
She should not do it
until she's ready.
Yes, she shouldn't do it. 18, you're not ready now. Very, very, a lot of childish thing. Years of mistake. 18 to 25. to 22.
But in a way, don't you think that sometimes the mistakes we make,
no, not now,
when we are told, they help us mature faster?
Mature faster.
I mean, you don't want to know. Let's be honest with ourselves. The thing we do as young people, and we need to give glory to God that we are standing as we speak.
Do
you want to know? And the experiences are different down the line for men and for women. For women, it's usually along issues of, issues of marriage and whatever, and things of sex and things like that. For men, and I want to use this opportunity to warn all those who are drinking all kinds of things. You are laying the foundation of something that will haunt you in your 60s. Yes. You're laying the foundation. All you guys out there, you drink all these, what they call hot
concoction
spirits. You drink them. They mix things for you in bars and lounges. And they say, the thing is hot. It will catch up with you in your 60s. Come and ask me.
Do you know one thing? Now, when we were in our generation, our parents were really there to guide us. So even teachers in school.
But even with that, there was still a bit of that recklessness.
It's not like now. Parents are too permissive now. Unlike that time.
Well, we were mature. Our generation, first of all, we were mature by the time we got to uni.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not happy that they lowered the age virtually.
15 years going to university to do what?
Jimi, they said there was one or two girls that were in University of Ife. They were still weeing on the bed. University. Some universities are glorified secondary schools. You can't use phone, you can't use this, you can't use that. University is 60% educational knowledge and 40% development of character.
Yes.
That's why when you find somebody go to university later in life, it's never the same.
At all.
You would have missed it. I'm also, it's even worse if you now say you want to go to university, you don't go to uni like. You say it goes to all these glorified secondary schools like Ife and...
hey.
Yes, I mean...
Don't go there. Don't let them come and attack you on there.
I will ask you a question that my mother always used to ask me. Do you want to be...
You must have been very stubborn for your mom to say so. When the mother say you not mini.
No, but look at it this way. I was in my second year in university, and I was lucky as a young man. I always had a room to myself from secondary school. I had a room to myself. So I had this visitor, and I was allowed visitors. I was, okay. But on this particular day and this particular visitor, in those days, the door used to be like a union key or something. So as soon as I got this drink was already cold, waiting somewhere else. In those days, we didn't have fridges all over the house. Yeah. And I didn't put the coke that I was waiting, I didn't put it in the fridge. I kept it somewhere to keep it cool. And then union doors, once you tap it, you just lock. There will be no need to turn key. So as soon as I used my leg to tap the person was looking at our bomb, As soon as that happened, my mom said, Jimi, I said, ma, she left. What? I went to meet her. What? I'm a full-grown adult. What is that she got to do with this? Then my mom would bring out the usual phrase. Hey, chauffeur no meaning money go she
Wow.
0700 993 993
Well, you're talking about your Unilag. One of my sons went to Unilag now.
You cannot, the glory that goes to him, you cannot take it. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Jimi. This is Moses calling from Lekki.
Morning, how are you?
Yeah, me go, man. And Uncle Jimi, one thing I want to say is this: you don't learn like that 18 years old girl. You don't learn from your own mistake. A wise person learns from other people's mistakes. You, when people tell you this is what has happened to them when they stop in social place, because you know you will never stop there. A wise person does not wait to fall into mistake and learn. He learns from the things he sees. That's why you learn to study people, learn to notice the way people talk, learn to know what happens to people when they do these things. You don't go into it and be waiting to learn.
Yeah, it's a valid, very valid point. Thank you very much for your contribution. Very valid point. But I usually talk about what should be and what there is. Most people don't learn from other people's mistakes. That's the reality
of life.
Very few, yes. They should, but they don't. You understand?
Yeah.
It's when it hits. There's something about human beings as you're growing up, you think that you're invincible. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You think that you're invincible and nothing can actually go wrong with you. So yes, that's what it should be. Because especially the younger ones, if they learnt from what has happened to other people, which is the essence of history, then a lot of the things which we have lost it, because now the kind of history you will get will be doctors. The politicians will interfere in the production of the textbooks that are approved, and when you read the history of Nigeria in the coming books, you'll be ashamed. People, if you ever sit down to think deeply about what's going on in this country, think deeply. I'm sorry, the mood of this program seems to have gone down a bit because my own mood too.
Yes, it has gone down. It's okay. I think our leaders are not, and ironically, these leaders are also parents. So they're not setting good examples.
Okay, so let's pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah. First time caller. Thanks for reaching out. What I see, what you are saying, most of the time, the parents nowadays, they don't seem to be responsible to their children. I live in an area, and sometimes when I coming in the night, coming from the office, you see a lot of young girls, 15, 13, with guys, all of them smoking, and they live in that neighborhood. Their parents are dead, they're seeing them. Even they have all these kind of hairs in their heads, tinted and everything. And nobody is saying anything. And I wonder, unlike those days when I was growing, I'm over 40 now.
Yeah.
They're not born you well that you will, in fact, it's the neighbor. Neighbor will beat you. When your mommy comes back, your mommy will send the neighbor. Mommy now beat you, join. They say, please don't tell my mommy.
Now they don't.
But nowadays, they will even tell you, it was your business. Even parents will tell you, don't touch my child. So, I mean, it's as a result, and it's obvious. Uncle Jimmy, you're always saying that they are like our politicians. They are, if Mama could see me. And Uncle Jimmy, I'm sorry to mention names. If you know the people, the Yamala Kijas, the Ade Oguns, you cannot see them on social media. They're playing well because they are bolandly. But all these people that are just Kolawole, that struggle to make money, they are the ones doing all this and destroying our culture and our environment and our kids nowadays.
Thank you very much. That's what I say about our newfound elite who think that money is everything.
Yeah.
I can't imagine at a family function I'll be throwing money up and spraying it. Who am
I
spraying
with gun.
Who are you trying to impress? And spray. No, the spray is gone. Yes, so I saw the gun. Yes. I actually think we have gone crazy.
And the bundle they put is inside.
Look at the food. Maybe you're versed in social media. Look at the food that is served. Only a glutton will eat something like that. You got to be sick in the head. A plate full, you got to be sick in the head. But they don't understand, and they never will, because it's a moving target for them.
Yeah.
It's a moving target for
and
them.
You imagine some of these children, how can the child see $3,000-$4,000 in the parents' room?
Minister, we go give 4-year-old Wike in public a bundle. Is that a good example?
What would the children meet in his house, in his room?
No, I've never been to. Have you been to Wike's room?
No, I have not.
Confess now. No, this.
No, it's not encouraging.
This is not encouraging, and I honestly, I hope God would deal severely with a lot of our politics. Not all of them. a lot of our politicians for how they have destroyed this. I felt a child of about 4. You just call one of your aides to give you and give money like that in public. A minister.
Too bad.
Okay, on that note, I think I got to go. Okay, it was 9:52. I can take one more call. I'm just in a hurry to get out of there. I must tell you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
This is Pastor Ladipo.
Yes.
Uncle Jimmy, that your story reminds me while I was in secondary school.
Yes.
A female friend came to look for me. It was a neighbor that chased her out. In fact, I was begging him not to my elder brother.
Did she come to you for prayer?
No, in my secondary school, Uncle Jimmy, stop now. But we are talking about this present day children and the parents. You see what our minister did? He tells the Lord that value has changed.
It has.
Value has changed. I'm telling you, God will help us. Thank you.
Thank you. And actually, it's a reflection of the kind of people that run this country. Who minister doesn't know what to do in public.
They don't even listen to their advice.
They don't. It doesn't. Listen. Why would you go? You are going around the parks to see the parks. You have this stack of money with you, and you throw a 4-year-old child a bundle, and you want to, so they should clap for you. I beg, let's go. This is where we are going to end the program. I'm sorry. The news is coming up, but by tomorrow I'll be able to talk about it. If it is true, then it's going to be a sad evening for me, and it's going to be very, very unfortunate. And for Nigeria. Thank you very much, Linda. I hope next time you come, it will be under better circumstances.
No problem. I enjoyed it.
Mojola, so let's go on our dates. I have a date with my little baby.
Our fine 16 years old.
16
She's looking so good.
Looking good. She's well kept.
We
give our mother the
I want Bolanle.
And God the glory. This one, Ajebota.
I want Bolanle. Original Bolanle.
The
guy say no color wole.
It don't show burger. David, thank you very much.
Thanks, David.
So I'll see you all tomorrow by His grace at 9 o'clock. Bye.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.